Hey Sean, it's Viola. How you doing? So I quickly wanted to go through your website here and just go through a couple of your competitors. First of all, let me say congratulations on getting it done in such a swift amount of time. Very impressive. And I'm going to talk about a couple things that can possibly help you. So first off, I will suggest that you add a clickable call to action up here, like a phone number that someone could click on, because 99% of the people that land on your website will be using their mobile phone. So you definitely want to make it easy for them to be able to reach out to someone, especially if they've already found your site, right? Okay, let's scroll. Let's see what we got here. Okay, are these clickable? All right, digital marketing website, who we are, get in touch. Okay. Make this clickable so it can click to her site. That will be a backlink. I'll explain more. Wait, what's this? House of Hair. Da, 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 da. Oh, these are reviews. Gotcha. Gotcha. Something here that says, hey, find out something that lets us know that these are reviews would be pretty good. Like what of our customers are saying, or what are our customers saying, or our customer reviews, something like that. And then that's the introduction to this information. And if you could put this on a scroller, that would be cool. If you add like two more, but if we leave it like this, that's fine. But I would say to align it so that way they're in line with each other, just aesthetically, since that's pretty much how you got it going here. And a little smaller. All right, let's see what else we got. Boom, boom, boom. And that's it. Okay, Twitter, Facebook. Wasn't there another link? Twitter, Facebook, IG. So add IG down here too. All right. Get rid of this and put copyright Montmark Group 2023. Okay, so Google likes to see at least 1,500 to 2,000 words on this homepage, and that's for two reasons. The first reason is because Google has crawlers. So they're crawling the site because they are trying to figure out what content, what areas you serve and what services you offer. And the more content you have on here, the more you're going to look like an expert in their eyes. And in addition to that, you want to be able to beat out your competitors. So if your competitors has about 1,500 or 1,000 words on here, then you want to have at least 1,500, so that way in that content you're beating them, and you want to have specific keywords within the content. So if somebody is searching, for example, if they're searching for web design Brooklyn, New York, right? The first thing we see are, let's see, is this giving me Brooklyn? Yeah, okay. The first thing we see are all of the paid ads, right? These are Google, people who are paying Google to be at the top for this particular keyword. But then you have this section right here. This is called a map pack. This has everything to do with citations. So these top three companies are getting the bulk of the business when somebody is typing in web design Brooklyn, New York. And the strategy to beat them is to find out how many citations the top competitor has. And let's say, for example, they have 100 citations. You want to get at least 200 citations. So you're beating them month after month after month. And all a citation is simply your business name, address, and phone number listed throughout different directories across the World Wide Web, like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Yext, Angie's List, you name it. I mean, there are thousands of different citations you could get into, but the reality is that if we click on this, we're going to find probably 10 other pages of businesses that are doing the same exact thing that you're doing in the same area. But you and I both know nobody goes past page 1 for anything when they're looking for something on Google. So I would definitely suggest that you figure that out there. Okay, and then you have this section down here, and this is the organic section. This has everything to do with the content on the business, on the website, as well as the backlinks. And I'll get into the backlinks in just a second. But understand, if you don't have a website, you won't be able to go here. So I'm super glad that you decided to get a website, because that's going to give you an opportunity to have up to 3 spaces on this homepage. But let's go ahead and talk about this section right here. I pulled up one of these sites, Bushwick Design, because they look like they're pretty much in the area doing the same thing you're doing. So here they are. I mean, not a whole lot to look at, right? Pretty much straightforward. Mobile, simple and clear. That's what they are. Then they have some links. It's important to have links. All right. I'll explain that to you in a minute. And boom. Okay, so easy to beat them because they don't have a lot of information on here, but their backlinks are working for them. So I'm going to hop over to this tool that I use called Ahrefs. It just lets me see the back end of a website and what's going on with it. The first thing you see is essentially a trust flow, the UR from Google, and then you see the DR, and that's a power flow. And both of these numbers are increased by something called a backlink. Now, all a backlink simply is an endorsement from another company. So it's another website that has a clickable link on it. And when you click on it, it takes them over to your site and it passes power and it passes trust. So this is obviously something we could click into. We could see what they're doing and how we can make it work for you. But I want to jump in front of these keywords. So let's take a look at these organic keywords and what's working for them. So Brooklyn web design. This is telling us that 90 people look for this keyword on a monthly basis. This company is in the #2 position on Google, as we saw, and they are getting 31 calls per month just for this one keyword, right? Then you got web design Brooklyn, totally different keyword than this. I know you know about this a little bit. Then you got, they're in the #2 position for that, and they get an additional 28 calls from that particular keyword. And the list goes on and on. So imagine if you have these keywords on here, because I know you have web design on here, right? But imagine if you had Brooklyn web design on here, or web design Brooklyn, New York, or something like that, and that was somewhere in here, right? Then and you had it on here a bunch of times, this is what I mean as far as getting ahead of it. Google is going to consider you more of an authority for it. Also, when you have pictures on here, you want to save these pictures as keywords that you're trying to be found for. So you see how it says this back here? I would say to go in, save the pictures as the keywords you want to be found for, because the Google crawlers don't see how beautiful the site is. They don't care. What they really care about is the information behind it. So save it as a keyword that you want to be found for, and then go ahead and resubmit it to your site, and you'll notice that makes some changes as well too. And then that way, the more people who are able to find your website are going to turn into the more people that you're going to be able to, more clients that are going to be able to call you, and then the more deals that you're going to be able to close, really, and the more clients that you're going to be able to find. So that's all I have for you, Sean, but good job, man. I'm super proud of you, and eventually we'll be looking up Montmartre in the same tool that we looked up Bushwick Design. All right, but I look forward to talking to you soon. I hope you found this video helpful and you enjoy the rest of your day.